Right, how's it all going? Hope you're doing good. We've got a putter to re-grip today. We managed to pick this one up, managed to repair it because it was badly damaged. Odyssey white, nice, just like a wee, see it there, it's a nice putter. But it's needing a re-grip. The grip ain't good. I've seen better days. So what we're going to put on it, which I haven't attempted to do yet, and I've had to watch a couple of things myself. Super stroke, no taper, 3.0 slim, counterbalanced grip. It comes with a tool so that you can get this in and out. It's quite substantial in weight, so we're going to fit this today, hopefully. You can see that there. So here we go. First things first, get your knife and be careful. Use a hook knife and always cut away from yourself. We're doing this with a putter. You need a flat edge. We'll show you that. So cut away. This should come off fairly easy because this, got to be honest, this grip has definitely seen better days. It's been on a while, and it's coming completely off squint, which is never good. I can tell this has been on ages. It doesn't want to come off straight, which is never handy. There you go, pretty simple. You can have a look on these grips. Usually they put some information on the shaft and stuff, but with this one, you see the end of that, we'll need to remove this so that the counterbalance goes down the shaft, because that's one of the things you need to watch with a counterbalance on the putter grip, you know, because this part here goes down inside the grip. You can actually test that, and then ooh, even with that you can actually feel the difference in the weight. So anyway, that screws into the grip. Just check the grip with the tape. You need double-sided tape. Pretty good. Right, so with this tape, it's cut to size, and obviously you don't want to put any over the top of the grip, because if you do, you're going to struggle to get the counterweight on. So smooth it on. Obviously, once you've done 1, 2, 3 full set, hundreds of grips, if you're doing this yourself, the first one will take some time and it is messy. We're going to show you that. And also be careful of temperature. Normally I re-grip clubs outside, but it's so cold that that is not a good idea. Right, I'll tell you why, because the actual thinners in low temperature stop working. So you need to partially untape your double tape off and then put the rest down, because it's got a seam in it. Thus, and when you do this, peel it right off, and then any bit that's not 100%, use the actual this to just smooth it off. And that takes a bit of doing, but once you get the hang of it, you'll get that. It's just smooth. Now, we could talk for hours about building grips up. I mean, this is a point that when you've stripped a grip, you could build your grip up. 6 layers of tape down the bottom of the grip, then maybe 2, 3 up here, and then 1 to finish it. That's going to make your grip a non-tapered grip, just like this one, but we don't have to do that because this is actually a super stroke, no taper. Now, when you're putting these on, the trick is to try and do them as smooth as possible in one motion. Then you get about 30 to 40 seconds where you can adjust the grip but you need to obviously make sure it's square. Now how do you do that? Well, there's a flat edge on the grip, and if you don't have a vise and you've got to do it by hand, you put the grip on a flat table and you just use your eye to make sure that if that's flat, the head is square, and you can visually check that, and then that's that. So here goes, absolutely nothing. Right, the first time ever doing one of these, but I'm assuming because it's right open it's going to be easier to put on. But if you've ever re-gripped Super Stroke grips before in a putter, they're very difficult to put on, and one of the hardest grips I've put on is the Super Stroke one that's about that length. Honestly, if you try putting a grip that length on anything, make sure that you check it. Right, we're doing this inside the house today because it's too cold outside. We have a bucket, and I like to use a wee squishing bottle. So I just squish some of that in, make sure it's going. Squish it, still going the wrong way. Still going. You want it fine. There you go. Right. Now, here we go. Coat this into the bucket. Don't spray it about the kitchen, because you're talking like if you do that and your wife detects white spirit anywhere, you're in big trouble. Right. Then put your thumb on this, spray some in. Whoa! Spray it everywhere, all over the kitchen. That's not what you want to do. Don't worry, we'll clean that up. Spray it over here. Oh great, that's over the kitchen again. What? That's twice. 3 times a lady. Right, now I'm going to use this straight edge. I'm going to put this on, and hopefully push it on in a oneer. Oh, and that is it. Oh, that is it locked. Right, now this is the point where we want to put it on something flat and check it. Absolutely spot on first time. That's pretty good going. Now you can see that there, it's absolutely minging. And you see how much force I actually had to use to push that grip on. Now that's just normal for Super Stroke. Super Stroke grips are incredibly difficult to fit. And when you think about paying 30-40 quid for a Super Stroke grip, just double check it with your eye over the sight line. Then you can double check it like that. A-OK. So we're not going to muck about with that now. And I'm going to, bear with me, clean the tiles clean this off the tile, that's what I mean. Yeah, so you can see how messy it is, even if you're trying not to make a mess. It's very messy. Right, so it's one to keep in mind, because I've just sprayed that halfway over the house. Right, so once that sets, I'm going to put this in and screw it in, and then that'll be a counterbalanced grip. But like I was saying, this is a 50-gram counterbalance Super Stroke. You're going to pay about £30 for one of those grips. So my advice to you is get a pro to do it. If you've never re-gripped a club before, don't start with a putter and don't start with Super Stroke. They're one of the hardest grips to put on. And you need, even if it's not in a vise, you saw how much pressure I had to put on that, using the straight edge of the door to push it in one motion without twisting the grip down onto the shaft. And I know re-gripping can be boring videos, but you know, a standard putter grip like this one got a bit of a curve in it, innit? Inside it, it's just rubber. If you've never seen inside one of these, Super Strokes are the same. Rubber. On the outside there's it's like a canvasy layer, look. They wrap it round, see? So that's to give you the feel. See how that peels off there, but inside's rubber. So that's why Super Strokes and other putter grips are so difficult to get on, and Jumbo Max are the same. The wrap is so tight when you're pushing the grip onto the shaft. It obviously wants to expand, but the wrap really fights the expansion. So a lot of people, which I forgot to do, but I've had the grip in at room temperature. A lot of people will heat the grip up gently with a hairdryer just to make it a wee bit softer so that it goes on easier. So tips that even I should have thought about before I attempted that, but it's on and it's ready to get clamped. And you can see as well, when the grip goes inside this one, there's threads on the top that obviously screw in that weight, and yeah, so it's a very nice grip. Kind of matches the red aesthetics of the putter. It's quite a classic putter, that Odyssey. Can't go wrong with Odyssey. Super Stroke. It's actually a 3.0 no taper, so yeah, first of a time try and counterbalance 50 gram, interesting. Supposed to stabilise your hands and stuff. So hope you've enjoyed the video. We'll get that in the bag, give it a go in the course. Thanks for watching. A subscribe's brilliant, it's all for charity, ad revenue. Shelter, Macmillan, Help the Heroes, and we added one, the Samaritans, because it's such a good helpline. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.